Hi there and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be sharing how to clean white shoes. As you guys can see here, my son was wearing these. It was muddy outside and of course he decided to jump in there. So this is what they look like now, very dirty and dingy. So I will get to cleaning these and try to make them look as white and clean as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the laces because they are looking pretty bad. So if yours don't look like this, you can just leave them on and clean them that way. But because these are pretty dirty, I'm going to just go ahead and remove them. Okay, so for the shoelaces, I will be taking a cup here and adding about 2 tablespoons of hydrogen peroxide. And then I'm going to take some Dawn dish soap and add maybe 3 drops. There we go. And then I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of water. Now mix that all in there and let the shoelaces soak in here. Now for the actual shoes, I'm pretty much going to do the same mixture in this little container here. And then I'm also going to take a toothbrush. This one I have labeled specifically for cleaning so that there are no mishaps. And for the shoes, I'm actually also going to take some of this baking soda. And for any scuff marks, you're going to take a magic eraser. I have half of one here since this is not big of a job, so I didn't want to waste a full one, so I have cut it in half. And now I'm going to simply mix this mixture here and start applying. Now it looks like it's getting worse at first, but once we rinse it down, it will be clean as new. Alright, so I'm done scrubbing the shoes, so I'm going to go ahead and take them as well as the shoelaces, bring them outside to let them dry in the sun so that the sun can help activate the hydrogen peroxide and do the whitening work for us. Leave them out there for about an hour or 2 and then come back here and rinse them down. Also use the magic eraser to remove any scuff marks. So let's take those outside. I'm also going to be taking my pair of shoes. These aren't quite as dirty as my son's were, but definitely still need a good wash. So I'm going to simply repeat the process and bring them outside with the other ones so we can see the final result of how white these will turn out to be. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours and these are fully dried. They're pretty stiff. So now for these, all I have to do is kind of bang them there, you see, so all that powder can fall off of them. And then take a wet rag and just brush it off since these aren't soaking wet or anything, and it'll come right off. Now for the smaller shoes, these I can still tell there's a little bit more dirt on them, but of course these were dirtier to begin with than those were. So I'm going to scrub these down with some water, really get up in there, and then we will see the final results. As for the shoelaces, that water looks pretty dirty, but the shoelaces look pretty clean. So let's take these inside, wipe them down, and then I'll show you guys the final product. Okay, so now to wipe them down, I'm taking a white rag, just dampening it down a little bit, and then I'm going to simply use this to wipe any residue left on the shoe. They look just as good as when they were brand spanking new. So this is definitely a great way to keep your white shoes cleaned. If you haven't yet tried this, I would definitely recommend you do so. Now I do see a little bit of darkness right there, right here. So for that, I'm going to take half of a magic eraser, get it a little wet, squeeze the excess out, and then just rub it in a little, and that should get rid of any scuff marks and get it all nice and clean. There you go. See if we have anything else. Can you guys still see a little bit of darkness there? Simply going to repeat the process. And here is the final result. Look at just how clean and white these shoes look. They look just like they did when they were new. Look at that bottom piece. That magic eraser really does a great job, as well as the hydrogen peroxide and the baking soda for the canvas part of it. So definitely recommend this cleaning method if you haven't given it a try. It will make your shoes look brand new again. Okay, so for these, since they do have more of a dirtier tinge to them because they had all that mud and stuff, still not too bad compared to how they looked before we even begin to clean them. But just to get rid of that yellowness left behind or dirt, I'm going to take again my little container, it's emptied out now, and pour a little bit of the Dawn soap, just a little bit, and some water. Now I'll put this in here and simply use my brush to scrub it along.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama.
Is there to put soap and is there to put agua?
And now if you can tell, there's still a little bit of darkness here on this rubber part. So I'm simply going to take my magic eraser, it's dampened, and then simply rub it along here. And now for the shoelaces, I'm simply going to take them out of the hydrogen peroxide mixture and rinse them down. I put the laces back on, and now I'm going to take them back outside to dry since I did get these soaking wet. And after another hour of drying out in the sun, these look brand new. They're super white, and you wouldn't even be able to tell that these were ever muddy or dingy looking. So I hope this helps one of you out there if you have some white shoes that are no longer white and you would like to restore them to their prime time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave this video a like if you did, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.